Welcome back to Cocktails with Queens. And before we went to break, I meant to tease this beautiful, interesting guest that is on everyone's lips, on all the blogs because of her amazing story. And we're going to get into it tonight and get to the bottom of this. We are joined by former Real Housewives of Atlanta star, TV personality, devoted mother, and a woman who embodied strength in the midst of a scandal that sparked a conversation about girl code. Please welcome Falynn Pina. Welcome, Falynn.
Falynn, hey.
Hey girl, hey.
How you feeling tonight?
I'm good. How are y'all?
We're great. You look fabulous, all of you.
I'm gonna ask you real quick before we get into your questions. Are you nervous about this at all? Are you nervous at all?
Who, me? You know what? Talking about my personal life, believe it or not, is actually me stepping outside of my box. So just a little bit. We'll see what comes off the tongue.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what my question is. I'm just gonna go from the top of my head.
Well, we want you to feel comfortable here. I know you haven't given many interviews. I just saw the one interview, and I just want to say out the gate, the way you handled yourself when you make your appearances and when you speak, and the way you have shown grace and a lot of class, because I would have been custom and mother effer out, and you did not do that yet. I'm waiting. I want you to, but you haven't. So I just want to say that real quick. So let's just jump into it. A few weeks ago, you revealed your cover of Alpha magazine. And one of the excerpts from your interview stated, "I'm a woman with thoughts and questions and things to say. I say if I'm beautiful. I say if I'm strong. You will not determine my story. I will." Why is it so important for you, for women to be the author of their own stories?
Well, that's a very good question. And that's actually that quote right there is actually more important in my life now than it has ever been before. Of course, it's very important for women to be their side of the story. How many times have we, since before time, a man tell another woman's story? But that's exactly what is happening in my life right now in the public eye. So it's for me, especially right now, it's been hard, like I said, for me to be able to speak up about it because I'm not used to speaking up. And now I even more so have to do so in the public eye, in front of the world. And it's kind of scary because you're going against somebody who has status, who has wealth. And, I'm just a woman, but I want people to understand. I want women to understand that you are the woman. You're not just a woman.
I was gonna correct you when you said I'm just a woman. It was like, oh no, honey, just no woman. You know what I mean? We do. Didn't Beyonce tell you who run the world? Who run this mother?
And we do, exactly.
Speaking of women,
exactly what I'm learning.
And speaking of women, Falynn, you are the mother, first of all, the beautiful mother of 3 boys, honey. Okay, I can't even take it looking like this.
Right.
Do you find it difficult, because I have 2 boys of my own. Do you find it difficult raising boys in this climate, especially this social media climate, this social injustice climate? How are you navigating, what they ingest? You know what I'm saying? And raising Black boys at that.
That's a very good question. What's crazy? I grew up in the South. So in the 90s, it was very hard growing up. I was, by white people. And it took me some time and soul searching to not hold that hatred in my heart towards my bullies. But now, even though I've grown past that from it, before this home, we lived in a predominantly white neighborhood. I didn't even let my sons go outside to play. I didn't let them leave the yard. I didn't let them go walk around the neighborhood or go ride bikes or anything like that. It's scary. It truly is scary. And now that everything's being able, to be on social media, that has made it even scarier for me. So I'm learning. I'm still learning as we go. But yeah, it's quite scary. And you know, they're all in their teens now. They're all teenagers, except for my youngest. He's 8, but he thinks he's a teenager.
Yeah.
So your sons are by him, by your ex?
No, Simon and I do not have any children together. Thank God. No, we don't have any children together.
Girl, I'm trying not to be shady right now, but your genes could only do so much.
You know what?
Oh my God, I love how she said, she was said, oh, thank God. So pretty lady, you were involved in one of the biggest, I mean, that story when it hit was like, wow. I'm not gonna lie, when it first went down, I was like, okay, is this for storyline? And come to find out that it really wasn't. Were you really blindsided by Porsha and this whole relationship thing?
Absolutely.
That jumped off?
Absolutely, 100%. You know, it's crazy. Wow. What people don't know is that, and I know Simon put out there some narrative that I was cheating in my marriage, which is an absolute lie.
I was like, he is reaching.
With Jalen, whom we'll get into in a moment, but that's a lie. I never cheated within my marriage. Issues, yes, like every other marital couple. I've said that many of times. But no, that never actually happened. All of this started. No, I'm going to tell my side because I don't know how it really started, because clearly something else.
Give us the tea, because this is a safe place for you right here. We I'm just saying.
We all ears, girl.
Side. Okay. So the whole engagement came out, right? I woke up one morning to a phone call saying, Simon's engaged to Porsha. I said, bye. No, never, not him. He wouldn't do that. That's stupid. Anyway, he was. And so, jokes on me. So then I get a phone call from my family members saying, oh my God, Simon just called me and he's pissed at you because he just heard dating a celebrity who I shall remain nameless. You were dating a celebrity. I was talking to the celebrity. I wasn't, it wasn't serious or anything like that, but we were, we were talking. And it was true. And so he was flipping. I mean, he was going crazy.
Wait, hold on. Because I didn't hear that. You said you saying that you was talking to him, and it was true you was talking to him, but you wasn't dating him. Ain't that two in the same? Like, explain that to me.
Y'all separated?
It's 2021. I didn't heard that. I used to say date, and then they said, no, that's not talking.
Oh, hell no. She gonna go mute.
Never sexual or anything like that. It was just innocent.
Okay. So when you said you was talking to him, you was just having conversation with him.
Yeah, we would see each other, but it was never sexual.
But before people
get into talking of dating, then
that's what I said. But everybody told me that I was wrong.
What else happened? Tell us.
But anyway, okay.
Wait. Before you finish out, we got to take a commercial break because I don't want to interrupt you. We do. I'm sorry. Listen, the producers are going. Listen, they cussing me out right now. We're gonna have a quick break. Falynn,
be right back.
You got a shot over there? I want you to take a shot.
Just get ready for my question.
We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back to Cocktails with Queens. We have from Real Housewives of Atlanta, Falynn Pina, and she's dropped that last name attached to her soon-to-be ex-husband. She's still married to him. But before we went to break, she mentioned she was talking to someone, and I want you to be able to clarify that. So can you please set us up and let us know what it was really going down? Because were you cheating on him or not? You said no.
Oh, no, absolutely not. This was around the time that other woman popped up, in his car. Him and I were separated before we even released a statement. Going back and forth, prior to that. But at some point we just said, you know what, let's just call it quits before we actually, went with it. So this was during that time when I was, talking or dating, whatever y'all want to call it, a celebrity. When he found out about that, which is just completely unfair, he then called my family. He was very upset at this fact that I had moved on, I think, with that person. He's a big deal. And he was really upset about it. And actually threatened this whole scenario that he's blown up with. He threatened me and said he was pissed and that he would come after me and he would lie about, or he didn't say lie, I'm sorry. He said that he would tell the world that I cheated on him with Jalen if I did say anything after, you know, what was going to come. And I didn't know what was going to come. I was just like, whatever. So then 2 weeks after he found out about that, and he was so upset, 2 weeks after that is when the engagement was announced to Porsha.
Did you know he had a crush on her? Like, did he ever talk about her?
No, I didn't know anything about, I had no idea that they even knew each other, that they were talking to each other like that outside of filming. No, absolutely not.
He never talked about her?
Oh yeah, no, he's talked about her.
Like what kind of?
Were you and Porsha friends at all? Because a lot of people, like some people say you guys were cordial. Some people say you guys were not, absolutely not. What was the relationship between you and Porsha?
The relationship between Porsha and I went, and I'll tell you exactly what the scenarios were. Do I feel as though I trusted her enough? Sure, yeah. I didn't think that she was one of those types of women to come in and, you know, try to plot on a woman's husband. Absolutely not. I did not get that at all from her at that time. The episode that everyone saw by the pool, after we wrapped, her and the other ladies, we went upstairs into my closet and we kikied for like 3 hours, drinking, dancing, talking mess about the ladies and everything, having a good ass time. Porsha took some of my clothes, you know, home with her. It was a good time. Another time, you know, I was out with Simon on a date and Porsha called me and said, "Girl, I just saw you leave. Where are you guys headed?" And I said, "Oh, we're headed to our nightclub, which is Simon's nightclub." And I said, "We're headed to our nightclub. You guys want to come?" And she was like, "Yes, girl." Her and Shamia, "Yeah, we'll come." And they came and hung out with Simon and I and Jalen. He was there, and we were all hanging out, you know. And I think she posted a photo of that night. Every here and there, you know, she would text, you know, at the blue moon, nothing, you know, deep conversations, nothing like that. But I've definitely had her around me outside of filming. So I didn't think anything like that was going on.
Wow. Oh my God, this is a bunch of mess.
So y'all was texting.
Yeah, girl, I feel you. Personally, I feel you, trust me. Ooh, but so I'm gonna leave mine to the side because that's a whole personal dig for me.
Oh Lord.
Yes. I'm controlling this. I'm doing good.
I'm trying to heal, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like, just like she said, that the way that you're dealing with it, because it's teaching me something too. I'm gonna take this all the way. So, you know, Simon and Porsha is doing these 3 weddings. You know, you heard that they're doing their 3 weddings.
I heard.
Yeah. So this is going to be your kid's stepmom. Do you see yourself having any kind of conversation with her that's going to be pleasant and being able to move forward with this and being not just cordial, but for the sake of the kids and for the sake of healing? How do you think that you're going to handle that?
Simon and I don't share any biological children. He has a close bond with my sons. Since all of this, he has not reached out to any of my children.
Wow.
So thank God I don't have to subject my children to this type of mess. That's the main, I'm telling you, it's been hard. I have receipts My phone is right here. If I showed y'all all of my receipts, this would shut everything down real quick in 2.5, I promise you. But my sons at the end of the day are teenagers. They watch, they see, they're going to see this. And at the end of the day, I want my sons to know that there is strength in chaos. And you don't have to subject to that, even when the most evil of the things are happening to you or the devil comes for you. It depends on how you, and you always have that choice. You have that power over yourself. And that is the bigger message. So I could care less about.
Falynn, this is going to be Simon's.
That sounds so great, girl. When I tell you, so mature of you and so queenish of you that there was thousands and millions of women can take a page out of your notebook. Thank you for that.
Falynn, this is going to be Simon's 4th marriage. Do you think it's for clout? And you mentioned off camera that Simon had some things to say about Porsha that I think she should probably know what he said about her. Like, do you want to share that?
No, but I will. No, not necessarily, only because I feel like, I've stayed above the noise and it's messy. Okay. But I will say I do find it comical, and it's comical because when you know a person, you know what they say, you know how they are, you know what they think, what their strengths, what their weaknesses are. One of your questions were, do I think that it's for show? Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely. With the timelines, 100%. As far as what he would say about her. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
As far as what he would say about her, that is a little strange to me, that I'm still trying to understand, because he told me that she slept with his cousin for the Rolls Royce that she has. So I just don't understand, how is it that I'm not going to say leave a happy home, because listen, like I said, we had our things, but how is it that you filed for divorce from a woman that you used to talk so much mess about, and for someone who slept with someone from your family members?
Wow.
To me, wow. I don't get down with the crew. So that's just me. And that's the person I thought I was married to, that he was above all of that.
Do you think he gonna make her sign a prenup, and did you?
I don't think it's real for them to even go that far. Simon loves his money. He loves his money and he loves his status, and he's not going to just give it to anybody, and he doesn't know her. So
you saying that she would have to sign a prenup?
She doesn't think it's going to go that far.
I think she would have to sign a contract.
Did you have to sign one?
Absolutely.
Before we go, we have to get this question, because everyone's talking about this. Now, your friend Jalen Banks, the one that Simon accused you of cheating with, that was your friend throughout the marriage. He posted a photo of the both of you and wrote, "I don't need approval from anyone or what I do in my life. We were best friends at first. That being said, I picked up where a man left off. I'm happy and she's happy. And that's it." Is that a confirmation that you're in a relationship with Jalen? Is that your boo?
He is my boo thing. It took a while to get here, bless his heart, but it took a while for us to get here. We did not cheat. Simon knew about, our friendship. I mean, he was at the house. He would stay there all the time. There was never any type of problems or anything between the relationship. And it wasn't just him. It was my other assistant. I had two. And she's female, but it was at the house all the time. So it wasn't an issue then. But
of course it wouldn't be an issue then, because he felt like y'all was friends then and y'all was married. But that do look suspect afterwards, that it seemed like now all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay, then I would say you always had feelings for her. You was lurking around the corner. That's what I would think.
Right. I'm not a man, maybe,
Okay.
Maybe, but at the end of the day,
That ain't no maybe girl, because that's exactly what you saying that you did, what the Porsha did though. You saying that she was round and that she was cool, and you never thought that she was that kind of woman to slide in. And then now he was around, and then Simon saying, I never thought that you'd be the one either. Now he done slid in, and now y'all doing it. Y'all both doing the same damn thing.
I've never Simon has done is wrong. I actually said, I don't know if you saw my interview, but I actually said, I can't say if it's right. I can't say if it's wrong because I don't. We were separated.
That's obvious.
What am I? Who am I to say that it was wrong? Not.
So basically, Fallon saying it's not her condemning him. It's really the public opinion that's been saying that.
Yes, and if that is how they feel, I'm just telling y'all the facts of what I know from my side. Is it hurtful? Sure, just as much as it's hurtful to Simon. Do I have a right? Maybe not. Does Simon have a right? Probably not. But that is not the first time that somebody has ever felt a way about something and they didn't have the right to feel a way.
Fallon,
Fallon, do you ever? I'm sorry, Claudia. Go.
Well, I wish we had more time. They're in the. We have to wrap this. Fallon, we'd like to invite you back because we didn't really get that much into the girl code. I think that's a good conversation. I would love to invite you back in the future because I feel like we don't have enough time with you, and I feel like you have a lot more to say.
We need a whole hour with you, girl.
We're gonna bring you back, Fallon. Fallon, thank you so much, and I'm happy for you. It seems like you're happy, and you didn't come on here and bash him. So kudos to you. You are teaching us a lesson because I don't know how to do that yet. So thank you so much, Falynn. We're gonna take a quick break, and we have just a couple minutes left with Cocktails of Queens. Thank you so much, Falynn. Everybody support her and follow her on social media. We'll be right back.